we are ready to sprout our own food. I am so excited about this. So I have my jar and everything ready and my cheesecloth to go on top and my little fastener. Okay, so if y'all remember, I bought mung beans at Whole Foods the other day. I originally, again, was looking for wheatgrass to try to grow that, but I didn't find it offhand. So I bought the mung beans because they just sounded cool. Have no idea how they're going to turn out, but I was assured by the lovely Rebecca Kane at shineonraw.com that mung beans are absolutely fabulous. So we're going to take her word for it and we're going to use these. So again, I have my jar, which I washed out, and didn't really get that fancy with the jar. I know there's mason jars and, you know, things that are a little more high-tech as far as storing your beans. I literally bought a jar of marinara sauce that was like $1. Marinara sauce. This much marinara sauce was $1. I would be a little concerned. But anyway, so it's $1. I dumped the marinara sauce, washed it out, and here we go. Got a jar. Threw away the cap because we don't need it. Alright, so pouring this into the jar, I do have quite a bit of the mung bean, and I know once I soak these overnight, they'll probably increase in volume. So I'm not sure if putting all this in would be the smartest thing to do. So I think we're going to do about half at the very least. Put them in there. Let me see. Actually, probably even less than half. That's a lot. Okay, so let's fill about 1/4 of the jar. Let's say that. Looks good? Okay. So we'll save this if I get another jar or another day I decide to sprout. And then we take the lovely cheesecloth, put it on top. Take the lovely fastener, put it right over. And now we go to the sink to rinse them a little bit and then to fill this up with water so they can soak overnight. Okay, so over to the sink. We're just going to turn some water on. Thinking that'll be nice. Just make sure it's not too cold. I don't know if that makes a difference, but you know. We'll do a happy medium. And we'll just go ahead and fill this jar up and rinse it out a few times. So swish, swish, swish. And okay, do it again. Swish, swish, swish. And done. Okay, so now I'm thinking we've given this a good enough rinse. Let's go ahead and fill up the jar so we can store it. And there you go. Alright, so I pretty much filled the jar up to about 2 times the volume that the beans took up. I'm thinking that'll be okay for right now. Alright, so we're going to put this away, sit it in the dark, let it soak overnight, and we'll come get this tomorrow morning. Okay, so I picked a nice, lovely, quiet spot right above my stovetop, right here. Ta-da! So this is where we're going to put the beans in. Alright? In there. In the back. Nice and quiet. Yes? Yes. Close the door. Alright! So we wait until tomorrow. Okay, so I actually decided, because I did not want to ruin my mung beans, I wanted to make sure I actually knew how to sprout without killing the living food. I decided to test drive a handful of sunflower seeds. So I'm over here by my window to show you what's been going on. Now this is after day 3 of sprouting. So they're sitting out in the sun for probably another day to make this day 3.5. I actually started in the middle of the afternoon with these particular sprouts. And they're going to get a little greener, I hope. And then they will be ready for consumption. So I want you to take a real close look at this. See that? Can you see through the jar? I know it looks kind of murky, but that's like broken up seed that has you know, got a little wet. Maybe you can look inside. Does that work? I don't know, but they're really cool, and I don't want to pour them out because they're not done yet. Okay, so tomorrow, since you couldn't really see through the jar, once I know they are completely done and fully sprouted and ready to go, I'll dump them out in a place so you can actually see what these look like. It's really, really cool. This is so cool. It's like little buds of flowery sunflowers. It's amazing to me that these used to be regular old seeds. But anyway, so that goes back in the sunlight until tomorrow. All right. Okay, so that's it until tomorrow when we dump all the water out after our mung beans have soaked for 12 hours and then start watching the change occur with the neat little sprouting. So if you want, follow me throughout the rest of this adventure in sprouting, but I suggest you go ahead and get started on your sprout garden right now. Go to shineonraw.com. Check out the link on how to create your own sprouts. It gives step-by-step instructions with neat little pictures so you can see if what's going on her site is actually what's happening in your home. And then before you know it, 3 days tops, you got sprouts, living food, full of antioxidants and phytonutrients and wonderful, wonderful things that you should be eating on a regular basis. And you can put them anywhere. She has recipes for salads and things like that. I plan on getting extremely creative once I get the hang of the sprouting, so I'm really, really excited. So thank you again, Rebecca Kane, and I will see y'all guys tomorrow.